go and do a teardown of these toy blasters. I'm curious to see how they work, and I want to see if there's any parts that are worth salvaging. Let's get started. Like always, see a screw, take a screw, see a screw, take a screw, and remove all of the screws that I can find. And there, the final screw is loose. Now tip it over and dump out the screws. And now let's go ahead and open up the housing. And there's the circuit. Oh, look, a small lens. I can definitely use that for something. These little push button circuits are completely useless. Wires that are connecting to the speaker. I'm going to try to carefully remove the speaker because that could be useful. And there we go, popped open, and I think I broke it. Well, the speaker might still work, I'm not really sure. I'll have to test it out. Could be useful, but I might pull out the magnet that's inside. Cut the wires. And this part of the housing is useless. Cut more wires. This little piece right here could be useful. Pull out this circuit. And now remove the screws that is attaching to this main circuit. And there, the main circuit is now removed. The housing is useless. Discard it. Pick up all the screws. These screws could be useful. And now let's go ahead and repeat the same process with the second device. Open it up the same way. Remove the speaker, and again I broke it. Well, I'm not really sure if this is going to work, but I think I'll just pull the magnet out of that one too. I'll put it to the side. This little circuit right here looks kind of interesting. I'm going to try to open it up and try to figure out how to get to it. Ah, there, I got to it. Not really sure what that does. It looks like it could be an LDR. Cut the wires, pull it out. And discard this housing. Cut some more wires. And now pull out the circuit. And there, the second circuit. And there you have it, everything that I've salvaged from these toy blasters. Let's have a closer look. I have right here a bunch of screws, and these little plastic domes that I could possibly use by putting an LED inside and use it as some kind of a flashy blinky thing. Not really sure, but I might use it for that. And these speakers, it's a possibility that they may not work, and if they work, I can use them, but if they don't, I'll just pull the magnet out. And this right here is very interesting. I have a little incandescent light bulb that's inside, and I'm not really sure what these little transistors are. They could be photoresistors or infrared receivers. Not really sure, but I'm very interested how this has an incandescent light bulb. Not really sure what I'll do with this, but might be useful. I'll do some experiments with this and see if it has any use. And now a closer look into the circuit. I have right here this infrared LED, potentially useful. I have some resistors, transistors, ceramic capacitors, electrolytic capacitors, some of which are useful, and some diodes. What I'm most interested in is this variable resistor or potentiometer. This device could be very useful to use for future projects if I want to be able to adjust the resistance in a circuit and keep it permanent. And of course, wires are always useful. Variable resistor in the second circuit is useful. These wires are useful. This part is not. And a few other components are useful, like this little Zener diode. Could definitely use that for something. And some electrolytic capacitors, resistors, and ceramic capacitors, and some diodes, and some transistors are all very useful. This 1-watt resistor is also useful, and this infrared LED. These small lenses are also very useful, and they seem to be very powerful too. You can definitely use this for something. And this right here, I think it must be an LDR, since it has 2 leads and has a little pinhole, so it must be sensitive to light. I'll have to open up later to see what it is, but I'm very convinced that it's an LDR. And of course, all of these components I'm going to definitely use for a future project. I want to keep these components in this circuit because whenever I need a component, I can just simply go and pull one out. If I keep them scattered or loose, it'll be harder to find them. Keeping them on a large circuit makes it easier to find them again. And there you have it. Now you know what's inside of a little toy blaster, what kind of components that are worth salvaging, and what is inside. Thank you for watching SciTech. I hope you learned something new, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and of course click on the bell icon to be notified for future SciTech videos. Till the next tech, goodbye.